Welcome to Fun Facts Daily, your source for just the good stuff. Monday through Friday, we're bringing fun facts and news you can use, all carefully curated to uplift and inform. So give yourself a break, relax, and learn something awesome in just a few minutes every day. Hi everyone, I'm Kyle Wood, and today we're going to be learning some fascinating facts about our feline friends, the cat. But before we get into those facts, let's warm up our brains with a little challenge to see if you can tell fact from fiction. Consider this. There's an old phrase we've heard countless times. They say, cats always land on their feet. It's an idea that's been around for centuries, suggesting that no matter how they fall, cats possess an almost magical ability to right themselves mid-air, and they can always land perfectly and unharmed. What do you think? Is this an actual fact? We'll find out at the end of the episode. Now for your word of the day. Our word for today is ailurophile. That's ailurophile. An ailurophile is a person who loves cats. If you can't get enough of their purrs, playful pounces, and quiet companionship, then you, my friend, are an ailurophile. The word ailurophile comes from ancient Greek roots. Ailuros means cat, and philos means lover. So an ailurophile is literally a cat lover. The term became more common in the early 20th century as a sophisticated way to describe an admirer of felines. Many famous figures throughout history have been proud ailurophiles, from the writer Mark Twain, who owned dozens of cats, to Florence Nightingale, the social reformer, statistician, and founder of modern nursing, who is said to have always had a cat by her side. Time for your daily high five, our top 5 fun facts about cats. Number 1, a cat's purr might actually have a secret healing power. We often think of a cat's purr as a simple sign of contentment, and it certainly can be, but scientists have discovered there's much more to this soothing sound. The frequency of a domestic cat's purr ranges between 25 and 150 hertz. Interestingly, studies have shown that sound frequencies in this range can improve bone density and promote healing in tissues and muscles. A purr isn't simply a happy hum, it's a low-energy mechanism that might help a cat recover after a long day of exploring. This vibrational therapy could explain why cats seem to recover from injuries like broken bones more quickly than some other animals. The purr may act as a form of self-repair, stimulating their body to heal while they rest. Some researchers even believe that the relaxing sound of a purr can have therapeutic effects on humans too, lowering stress and blood pressure. So the next time a cat is purring on your lap, remember, you're both benefiting from their good vibrations. Number 2. The first and only cat to travel to space was a French feline named Félicette. While we often hear about dogs and monkeys being pioneers of animal space travel, a cat also bravely ventured into the final frontier. On October 18, 1963, a black and white cat from the streets of Paris named Félicette was launched into space aboard a French rocket. She was one of 14 cats trained for the mission, and she was chosen for her calm demeanor. The flight lasted about 15 minutes and reached an altitude of over 100 miles, officially entering outer space. Félicette's journey was a success, and she returned to Earth safely via parachute, making her the first and, to this day, the only cat to have survived a trip to space. Electrodes implanted in her brain sent valuable data back to scientists about how spaceflight affects mammals. For a long time, her story was largely forgotten, but in recent years, a campaign successfully raised funds to build a bronze statue in her honor at the International Space University in France, cementing her legacy as a true astrocat. Number 3. Beyond being beloved pets, Cats have held official jobs for centuries, from postal workers to seafaring protectors. It sounds a bit strange, but starting in 1868, the United Kingdom officially put cats on the government payroll to work in its post offices. Their crucial job was to protect mailbags and parcels from being destroyed by mice and rats. The cats were so effective that they were considered official employees, receiving a weekly allowance for their food and care. This practice was incredibly successful, with one famous feline, Tibbs the Great, serving at the post office headquarters for 14 years and keeping the massive building completely rodent-free. This role as official mouser wasn't limited to the mail. Cats have been essential working partners to humans for thousands of years in various professions. Aboard sailing ships, a ship's cat was a vital crew member, protecting the ship's food stores and ropes from destructive rodents during long voyages, which also helped spread cats across the globe. To this day, many businesses, from breweries to bookstores, employ cats as their chief pest controllers. Even the British Prime Minister's residence at 10 Downing Street created an official cat position, the chief mouser to the Cabinet Office, a tradition that continues to this day. Number 4. The gentle nose-to-nose touch between cats is their version of a friendly handshake. When two friendly and familiar cats greet each other, you might see them approach cautiously and then gently touch their noses together for a brief moment. This adorable behavior, called bunting, is a key part of feline social communication. It's a cat's way of saying hello and confirming that everything is okay between them. During this nose touch, they're actually exchanging scents, using the scent glands located in their cheeks and lips to share information and reinforce their social bond. This behavior is usually reserved for cats who have a trusted and positive relationship. It's a sign of familiarity and friendship within their social group. If a cat ever offers you a slow approach and a gentle nose touch, it's a huge compliment. They're treating you as a trusted member of their circle and essentially giving you a friendly and formal hello. And our fifth and final fun fact for today: ancient Egyptians revered cats so deeply that when a family cat passed away, the entire household would shave their eyebrows. In ancient Egypt, cats were one of the most highly esteemed animals in society. They were celebrated for their practical skills in protecting homes and granaries from mice, rats, and snakes, which preserved the food supply. But their status went far beyond simple pest controllers. They were seen as divine creatures. Cats were closely associated with the goddess Bastet, who was the goddess of home, fertility, and protection, and was often depicted as having the head of a cat. This deep reverence meant cats were protected by law, and harming one, even accidentally, could result in a severe punishment. When a beloved pet cat passed away, the family would enter a deep period of mourning. The Greek historian Herodotus wrote that as a profound sign of their grief, all members of the household would shave off their eyebrows. They would continue to mourn until their eyebrows grew back, a visible sign of their loss and respect for their departed feline family member. Now for some news you can use. Here's a simple tip for making friends with a cat. Try speaking their language. I don't mean to meow at them. They're not going to understand you and you're just going to sound silly. But you can try using some body language, specifically a slow blink. In the world of feline body language, direct eye contact can be seen as a threat, but if you look at a cat and slowly close and then open your eyes, you're sending a powerful and positive message. Animal behaviorists often refer to this as a cat kiss. The simple action communicates that you are relaxed and not a threat. By closing your eyes, you're showing vulnerability and trust, which cats understand and appreciate. Often, a relaxed and trusting cat will even return the slow blink to you. This technique is a fantastic, non invasive way to build rapport with a new feline friend, or simply tell your own cat that you love and trust them. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. At the beginning of the episode, I asked if it's true that cats always land on their feet. Well, this one is technically a fallacy, but there is a bit of truth behind it. Cats do have a remarkable ability called the righting reflex. Thanks to an extremely flexible backbone and the absence of a rigid collarbone, a cat can twist its body in midair. It starts by rotating its head to face the ground, and then the rest of the body quickly follows. But this reflex is not foolproof. It requires a certain amount of time to execute, meaning if the fall is too short, less than a foot or two, the cat may not have time to fully orient itself before landing. On the other hand, while they can survive falls from incredible heights, these are often not injury-free. A fall from a very high place can still result in serious harm even if they land on their feet because their legs can only absorb so much impact. So, while they are masters of acrobatics, the idea that they can always land perfectly and unharmed is a myth. Now, I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about cats with me today. Be sure to tune in every weekday for even more fun facts. Fun Facts Daily is an Airwave Media podcast. It was written, recorded, mixed, and edited by me, Kyle Wood. Thanks for sharing a part of your day with me. Be sure to follow Fun Facts Daily on your favorite podcast app so you can keep the good stuff coming your way every day. And if you like the show, please do me a favor and leave a kind rating, review, or just tell your friends about it.